welcome to another episode of the Moon Day Oracles. Today is Monday, June 2nd, and this is for the week all up until Sunday, June 8th. So, yay, we just had the new moon in Gemini last week, so we are currently waxing up to the full moon in Sagittarius. But this week, rather than sort of talk about the moon necessarily, what the moon is doing, we are going to be focusing on what June in itself is all about. So we know, or maybe you don't, but we have mentioned in the Moon Day Oracles a few times that this year is the year of the horse in Chinese astrology. And from what I've been reading about, June is also the month of the horse. So right now we are in a double horse month. And the energy of the horse is all about really going after what it is that we want. There's a lot of quick movement involved. There's a lot of power, a lot of courage, a lot of stamina. And the horse doesn't really let us rest. There is a lot of energy around the horse. I was actually born in the year of a horse, so technically I'm a horse in Chinese astrology. So June is a significant opportunity for us to really create what we want. But I want to sort of reframe that, because I'm just like, I don't know if you can see this little leaf. Oh, that's okay. It's not really impeding. Side note. So when I say create what we want, let's revisit that for a second. Yes, it's super important in our lives that we create the lives that we desire in our personal lives, our professional lives, etc. Yes, it's important for us to be fulfilled in that way. But what's really important is to reconnect with the real mission of why you're here. And the real mission of why you're here does encompass your personal day-to-day life, absolutely, like that, but it's much more focused on the light that you can bring to the world. So if you're watching this by the law of attraction and by what you're interested, etc., you are definitely a light worker. And a light worker is somebody who's on this planet to awaken this earth to more love and more joy and the truth. And there's so many people that are suffering right now. There's so much in this world that holds such a dark, negative, sad connotation for so many people. But that's not the truth of the universe and the truth of life. And as a light worker, we've remembered that. We forget often, we are still human. But for the most part, we've remembered that. And now it's time to take our missions very seriously. And so this month, I would ask you to take your mission very seriously. And that begs this question, okay, well, what's my mission? How do I get on my mission? I'm working, say, a 9 to 5, or, I'm doing this, and I don't feel like it's quite my mission, but, how do I find it? Well, your mission, again, is to be the light and to spread the light. So don't worry if you are, in a 9 to 5 that you don't really love, or if you're, in a situation that you don't feel like is 100% fit for you. Don't worry about that. Focus on being the light, being connected to the truth, and allow everything else to shift in response to you. So you are creating the vibration of connection, joy, and in that way, things externally will shift around you. So we're using the energy of the horse this month, but we're not in that zone of maybe how our society would view that energy as, let's be super productive, let's get this done, boom, 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 boom. There's nothing wrong with that energy necessarily, but if we really want to get things done as light workers this month, we really want to focus on the light. So this month, my homework for you, and this week my homework for you, is to focus on the joy. Focusing on the joy and letting go of the shoulds. So letting go of the shoulds means you think that you should work another few hours to make a little bit more money. You should do that thing for that person that you don't feel like doing, but you think they're going to get mad at you, so you should probably do it, etc., etc. Those things that don't really feel right, they don't elicit joy in you, but your mind says, oh, well, you should do that, you need to get it done. Whereas following the joy is really really having the courage to connect with your body and connect with the emotions and the feelings that are happening in your body, and having the courage to follow where the joy is going and what the joy is saying. So as an example from my personal life, for a few years when I woke up and I started meditating, and I realized how sensitive I was, and I changed my diet, to eat organic, all these things, et cetera, I a little bit had a holier than thou mentality, and I didn't mean to at all, but I ended up really barricading myself from a lot of people, and becoming a total hermit. And in some ways this served me. But, in other ways, maybe it didn't. I really thought that I shouldn't be going out. I used to love going out. I would love dancing. I would love going out with my friends. But I thought, okay, well, I shouldn't be drinking anymore. I shouldn't be hanging around people, that do these things, because I'm on a different path now. And maybe it was the idea that I had to be pure, or et cetera, et cetera. Again, in some ways it served me, in some ways it didn't. But lately, I've moved to this beautiful town of Tofino, this little surf town where there's so many young people, this beautiful nature around, and there's incredible people, incredible, events that are going on as well. And my joy is waking up inside of me and saying, I love to party. I love to party. My should mind is saying, well, listen to Gabby, for those of you who follow Gabrielle Bernstein, I really, really love her. She's a profound teacher in my life, but she's all about, let's cut out the everything. Let's cut out the alcohol. Let's cut out the sugar. Let's cut out everything and be so pure. And that is, the way. And maybe, I've realized, okay, maybe that's the way for her, but that's not the way for me right now. I want to go out dancing. I want to party all night. I want to meet new people. Maybe not all the time, but now I've really rekindled that joy. It feels so good to me, and I've had the most incredible night on the weekend because of that. So really, I let go of the should, and I started just living the way that I wanted to, and had one of the most, incredible experiences because of it. So in that way, think about your own life. Where are you saying no to life because you think that you should? And how can you say yes? So when we follow that joy, we awaken that joy, and then we spread it to others. And a part of this, how this sort of all ties together, we started talking about the beginning about you're a light worker, and your mission isn't necessarily to be so focused on yourself and your own life, but rather just be the light and spread the joy. So in that way, I followed my joy of going out, but also this time around, since I'm taking that job that I have, and we all have so seriously, when I go out now, I am saying prayers for everybody around me that they're having an amazing night. I'm really looking at people's souls and really wanting to listen to them, and just be a little beam of light, and just shedding so much light and love around me. So I'm really elevating the vibration wherever I go, and really creating joy wherever I go. And in that way, I'm integrating in the world and being a little beam of light that I'm meant to be, and so are you. So don't hide yourself this month. Go out after what you want, but remember, the most important thing you can do, what you want the most, is to be living your mission. And your mission is to be the light and be the joy. So in whatever way that you can follow your joy this month, do it. Whatever way that you can let go of the shoulds, listen, do it. Whatever way that you can take your mission as a light worker more seriously and start to shine brighter, say more prayers for other people, look at people deeper, forgive people more, forgive yourself more. Look at it as all one holistic picture. Joy and light is your mission, so joy and light needs to be the biggest priority in your life. We have a lot of cosmic energy aligning right now this month that's really helping us to do that. So, and for those of you, I know there's a few of you who are watching right now, maybe your ego has perked up a little bit. You're a little bit irritated at this current moment. Remember that when the light shines really, really bright, the shadows can also get stronger and darker and deeper. So when you're on a mission to spread more joy and be more joy, you better believe that sometimes you're going to have attacks of anger and, moments of sadness or whatever it is. Just allow those things to come up and out. They're just detoxing. So don't fight it. Don't resist it. Allow it. Observe it. Let it pass through you. And once it has, remind yourself to get out there and be the light. Don't hide yourself this month. Don't hole yourself up. This is a month to connect. This is a month to shed joy and light. This is a month to do your thing. So let's close this Moon Day Oracle with a small short meditation so we can just really, really reconnect with our joy. And I can show you, for those of you who aren't used to meditating, maybe how we would do that. So just close your eyes with me. Start to breathe in your nose and out through your mouth. Now see an orange ball right in the middle of your belly. So this is called the second chakra, for those of you who are new to chakras and energy centers. So see this beautiful orange ball right in the center of your belly, just under your belly button. And start to breathe into this orange ball with your breath. And see it light up. Beautiful orange light is in your belly now. Breathing out on the exhale, letting it go. And on the inhale, breathe more breath, more life force into this chakra in your belly. And this chakra, the second chakra, is our center of joy. It's the goddess center. It's creativity, passion, zest for life, energy, our connection to the earth. Breathe that in. So many things to different people. Breathe into your belly on the inhale, breathing more breath, more life force into that zone. See it firing up with its orange light. See it firing up and lighting not just your energy, but also beaming outside of your body all around you. Release on the exhale. And on your next inhale, see that light that was beaming out return, almost getting vacuumed and sucking into the second chakra again, sucking into that orange ball. And it's almost imploding on itself now. There's so much orange, there's such a concentration of orange in your belly. And now see that orange circulate throughout your entire body, having the confidence to leave that home space, and the orange light is starting to travel all through your spine and your arms and your legs and your feet and your pelvis and your head, and weaving its way around your aura. Breathing in once again that light, that orange light into your body. And on the exhale, release. And one more time, see orange light breathing in through your nose. And exhaling it out. And the vision is simply you in an orange field of light, orange field of energy that just came from your belly. And whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes after that. And I'll leave you with this prayer. Spirit, thank you for helping me to find my joy, so I can truly be the light worker that I really want to be. I trust you. And with that, we will see you next week, loves. A little bit late on my free video launch for the training video for being the inner medicine woman. I had some computer issues, so that is coming to you this week now. So watch out for a completely free training video in your inbox this week if you're on the Moon Day Oracles list. So thank you so much, loved ones. Be the light. Take it seriously. We're all in this together. Much love.